Good morning, Crazy Bravers, and to my YouTube channel. I'm so incredibly grateful that you're here with me today. Look, I'm gonna just get right to it. What I realize and what is in my head right now is that I know that there is no such thing as a reality in the sense of like what we're believing that is reality, because fundamentally everything is okay and nothing matters. And that's really, really brave and bold to say, but I'm just really feeling it. You know, what I realize is that everything is so impermanent, and when your happiness is not depending on what is impermanent. Your happiness does not have to be negotiated about anything, and is just right there. It is right there, always at your fingertips, and there's no such thing as reality, nor are you, if you are identifying with your head and not your heart, you will always be suffering. And that is really an amazing day when you turn around and you really realize that the power of intention inside yourself to be motivated by happiness and to choose that because of your free will, and the free will to choose that above everything, to not deny anything. Nothing is to be denied, it is there. Everything is happening in your existence as a play. It's just a play of that. And it's like, you know, when we finally wake up to the fact that we're so tired of suffering, in the sense, and that we love the feeling of joy. The joy is the feeling, but you've got to recharge. So I always think, like, you know, when you're feeling down, you're like, those are moments, very precious moments, and you realize, and you push the reset button. Always got a possibility to push the reset button, to realize there's no such thing. There's no such thing as competition. There's no such thing as comparison. Really, fundamentally, there's no such thing. There's only love and there's only truth. That's the only choice you got. Really, that leads to realize, but to deny nothing else. That is really an amazing day. So nothing, your job, your mate, your anything is not going to be the solution to anything. So the whole world is in it. You know, I say this world shouldn't be so cruel, you know what I mean? And I ask, is that so? No, it's part of the play. That's what's so cruel. What is so cruel is that we beat ourselves up, and that we don't feel like we fit into anything, and we feel horrible, and we can feel these low energies. Well, let me tell you a secret. That low energy is part of the makeup. Part of the makeup of the yin and yang of a person. And no one taught us that. And I think that when you really realize that, and you start looking at that, and you're the seer of that, and you let go of being, what is insane is following that and believing that you are something other than light, remarkable, joyful, you know, like these things that already are your natural state. And that when you push that reset button, there's a possibility always to wake up, to recognize that, because sometimes we'll go to sleep and we'll start feeling sadness, and we'll start identifying with that feeling that this is final, this is final, this is final. I'm gonna feel this forever, and I'm feeling that my life is just not good, and I haven't gotten the hang of this joyful thing, Maurice. I haven't got brave enough to. Yes, it is part of it. The ego is so super, I would say smart. It's not really that smart. It's just wanting attention. And the more you feed it, the more it grows. And so everything's a possibility to just step back and just stop and just be yourself. I know, you know, the society says be yourself, but you're damned if you do. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know, in many conversations, I have many conversations with people about these kind of things. We're all motivated by fear, and we are love, and those polar opposites do not exist. That's an illusion. So the fear that you're feeling is the love of yourself, for yourself, because that's what you want, protection. You want that, and to give that to yourself has not been valued so much over, you know, over thousands and thousands of years. And so there's like, in our DNA also too, you know, I always like to think about the Spanish Inquisition, where they would just burn you at the stake for feeling or being different. Oh my God. I would have been like burned like every single day and every 24/7, I think, Miss Thing. But I can tell you that by being yourself, and whatever that means to you, however that outlandish or extreme or crazy, brave, or whatever that means to you, is what it means to you, and how unique and how beautiful it is. You know, some people, register, I guess in their kind of journeys and their experience, they're more dark, you know, like more dark things, you know? Everything's possible under the sun because nothing is real. So it's like a big play, do you know what I mean? So like dualism, you know, right and wrong, dark and light, is basically the same thing. Which are the emotions? So some emotions feel dark, some emotions feel light and joyful, and we really like those the most. And so whenever it goes astray, you know the feeling, when you feel like, oh my God, I feel so amazing right now, I never want this to pass, that's a mistake. Because everything is impermanent and everything passes. Whatever you think today is not what you're going to think tomorrow. And that is when you see through that, when you see through all of this popcorn existence, then you realize that there's only love is the choice of it. Because it's just ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. It is all happening. So we can always choose the free will and lighten up, lighten up, lighten up, lighten up. The light is closer than you ever imagine. It's so close you can taste it, smell it, see it, feel it, because you are it. I feel so motivated for love that I am never ever going to leave this planet without giving as much as I can to everybody and everything and every situation. And I have no regrets, nor have I no shame, and nor have I any other choice. And it's liberating, it's loving, it's amazing. And I skip down the street and I recognize my inner child and I play with him and I bring him out and I'm creative and I'm fun. And we all are the same because we are one thing. Ooh, I feel really motivated, because when I know that happiness can be here now, in the sense of letting yourself be the seer of your experience and recognize this is not real. Nothing is real. Tell me what is real. Tell me what is real. And I know there are so many dire situations that we can definitely, that is extreme and horrible situations. Well, those exist in our world. There's nothing to deny. And if we attach ourselves, you can say you can desensitize yourself. I guess in a way you could say that you do, because it is an emotion that brings up so much. We have all had challenges in our lives, and no one said that we weren't going to have these challenges. And we have to beat ourselves under these challenges. The less, the less part of your personality you bring into the situation on every single moment of every single day, the lack of personality you bring into a situation is divine. And that is beautiful and worth sharing. And worth sharing because, oh my God, letting go and not being attached to any circumstance, anything or moment or need or all of that is a possibility. And I don't know, I know it is. And let go of being, having to like have it any other way, we're searching, and realizing the impermanent of things, the illusion of things, it's the illusion. They're all elusive, they're all gone. And if you're, say, consistent, push that reset button this morning. Push that reset button this morning and realize that you are love and joy, and fuck everything else. Fuck everything. Fuck everybody. And skip down the street, because you have a choice to do that. Even when you're feeling down, because you know when you attach to more feelings like that, the ego loves that, and it promotes more of that kind of feeling, behavior. It's all good. If you allow, allowing is not attaching, it's allowing. Let it pass and just be curious about all of the dire, horrible things that the mind can say about yourself or for others and the injustice of the world. It's not supposed to be there, and I can't handle this, and why is this happening right now? This is going to happen, and it's going to happen, could happen daily. But you look at it and you recognize it, and realizing that you can give yourself a big old fat hug, because it is about self-love and self-appreciation, and nobody can take that away from you. There's no possibility, even death, because life is eternal. Life is eternal, and nothing is more true than love. It's just not possible. So I'm gonna let you go with that this morning. I feel very, very passionate, and I have so much love in my heart, and gratitude, and humor, and just like fucking, like, I'm gonna teach this morning. I'm gonna be like brave today. I'm gonna do something that, you know, playing with your experience during the day is like, you know, do something weird and odd, because the more and more you do that, and I know you're like, oh my god, you know, people who do that having a teaching seeking thing. So fucking what? It's another thing. Who cares? Who cares about anybody anyway? In the sense of like, nothing is serious and nothing really matters. So why not give it a shot? Why not just be free and odd and just, you know, toot your horn and hold in your heart the feeling of rejection. The feeling of rejection is the vulnerability that we all need. Can you handle it? Of course you can handle it, because you're love. We are love. So, I don't know. Hit that reset button this morning and remember how remarkable you are. There's no negotiation. You just are. And there will be people who don't want you to shine that light of remarkability or be remarkable like yourself, because they can't find it themselves. It's A-okay, because that's also impermanent. I love you. I love you. Love is not impermanent. Love is unconditional. And it's permanent, because that's what you are. I love you so much, and thank you for watching my video. Ciao.